immer ein kritisches Blick werfe an unsere Mitarbeiter, wenn wir dieses besonders voll machen. Ich grüße Sie mit folgendem Trinkspruch. Den Schwörtag will ich gerne pflegen und hoffe dabei auf Gottes Segen, auf schönes Wetter und freundliche Leute und dass der Wein wird munden heut zum Wohl.
It's a hoedown. You know, it's a dance song. It's a fiddle tune. So we've called this, the name of this Lied is the Reutligen, Achalm und Schweitz Hoedown. Yeah.
everybody here. Thank you so much for coming here. I know all the schedules are full, dear Senator Schwenk, dear Burgermeister AD. AD means out of office in German. Yes, AD, Burgermeister AD, Tom McMahon, dear Sherilyn with the Liederkranz, and Dave Kline and everybody else here. I know the schedules are full. They're full with work. They're full with voluntary work. They're full with planning, traveling, Sherilyn, and all that is around the Liederkranz, and it needs to be organized. It's full with music. It's full with the everyday work and family and everything that belongs to it. So thank you so much for sharing your time with us here in Reutlingen for the Schwörtag Festival. It's been wonderful having you all here and celebrating with us. You know, it's good when nations cooperate and work together. It's good when organizations cooperate and work together. But these are all just the outside. The inside, it's us. It's the humans. It's the humans meeting each other, talking to each other, learning about each other. And although nations and politics have sometimes different traditions, we were talking about the so-called after meeting in Germany and in Reutlingen, after city council meeting, having a beer together, prosting, even if you have had discussions in the meetings, we would drink a beer together, say, you're a dumbhead, you know, prost, you know. And it helps sometimes. It helps sometimes. So there are different traditions, different manners, different ways of dealing with things. But I think they're the things that combine us, that are for all of us a lot more than the ones that are different. You know, we're all humans. We care about our families. We care about how our children will grow up. We care about safety. We care about our cities and how things will develop there. We care about our surroundings, and we're interested people. You weren't here if you weren't interested in what is happening around you, and if you weren't interested and engaged helping to enhance things. So there's a lot in common, a lot more than different traditions and manners, what actually makes things so different, so interesting when we exchange ourselves and talk about the different manners and everything. And that was the thought behind sister cities in Europe directly after World War II. You know, France and Germany, I was talking about this last night when we had the chance to have dinner together, that France and Germany were supposed to be arch enemies, I think is the word, right? Arch enemies over centuries and over so many wars. And I think it was a brilliant idea from the two presidents of France and Germany after World War II that they should bring people together. People, because once you know the other people and you get to know them and you have more understanding, it's a lot harder to shoot at them. Yeah. So to bring people together, and I was telling about the experience old people have told me the first time the Germans went into French villages to visit them, to build up sister city relationships. The French in the villages, they pulled down their shutters real loud and quick, you know, to show their dislike that the Germans were in the village. That was in the 50s after World War II. And things have changed so much to the better. And France and Germany have become to the backbone of European unification here in Europe. And the French, and France is only like a 2-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive from us. And the Germans, it's such a natural thing that the young people meet each other, that nowadays it's even hard for us to find people participating in the exchange program and say, well, I'm in France anyway, 2 times a year, why should I go with my school? So that's become a very normal thing. And that's how it started with all the sister city relationships. And to my conviction, I'm really sure that all these sister relationships in Europe were the start of building the European unification. It was a bottom-up process here in Europe. And of course, after a while, we had to open our view to outside of Europe, like the United States. Friedrich List, of course, has brought us together. But still nowadays, there are a lot of political discussions among the Americans and the rest of the world, Germany and America. Obama, here in a lot of discussions, the Germans all know Obama and are interested in what the discussions are focusing in. So there's a lot of things that are interesting on both sides. And it's good that we're meeting across the ocean. It's good that people come together and they know each other, that they hug each other and say, oh, it's good to see you again. Because that brings people together, and I hope very much in this situation now in this world with Syria, with the Ukraine, that hopefully one day in this world the wars will be less, and will be less conflicts in this world, and people trying to seek and look for solutions together, not against each other. That's the thought behind the relationships with the sister cities here, and that's why we're working for it in Reutlingen as well, with our 7 sister cities. Well, the 7th one is in Tajikistan, which is on a very low base for certain reasons, but all the other ones we're trying to keep it up and to meet people. It's very important for us, and you've done so perfectly during your visit, to meet other people, to be around, and just to get a noseful, we say in German, of what is important for us. And therefore the same thing when I'm in Reading visiting, to get a noseful of what is important for you, and to enhance the comprehension, understanding for each other. So thank you so much for being here. It was great fun for us, for the whole staff of with the Schwörtag festival, and I hope that you haven't caught a cold. Tom was sneezing a lot the last minutes, but you've caught a virus. You know, bacillus, a bug, a virus. It's the Reutlingen virus. I hope very much once you've caught the Reutlingen virus that you will never get rid of it again. It's a positive virus. Please come back and tell the others in Reading. They have friends over here. Whenever they show up, just let us know. Our staff is willing to help. Please come back to us, to Reutlingen, so we can explore it even more. I know some would have liked to stay longer in Munich, but it's nice in Reutlingen as well, isn't it? And there's more to explore here in Reutlingen and Reutlingen area, so there's always something left over. Of course, you can never show everything within one visit. We cannot do it. So there's something left over to say, oh, there was an appetizer, and I want the main course too. So next time, please come. So I wish you a pleasant flight back to Reading, whatever you're coming up to in Reading, if it's the job, if it's politics, if it's Sherilyn, the next journey with the Liederkranz in Reading. I remember so very well. Do you know that my husband is still wearing the Liederkranz, Reading Liederkranz baseball cap whenever he's on vacation or he's running around? Yes, he's there with him. And I still have from your high school that jacket, you know, one like you're wearing now. Yeah. The vest, yeah, I'm still wearing it here. People keep asking me, and I'm proud that this is from Reading, our sister city. Yes. So thank you so much. Have a good flight back. Please have a safe flight back. All the good to you in Reading, and I hope we will all meet again. Take our love back to Reading. Thank you so much.
Thank you.